Everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Paul Nguma, founder of Patternology Lab. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you two stocks that are set to make a huge move within the next few days. And I'm also going to be answering some of you guys' questions for those of y'all who dropped those stocks of interest in the comment section of our last video, right after the intro. Alright, y'all. Before we begin, again, do not forget to annihilate the like button on your way in. And also don't forget to subscribe if you are new to the channel, alright? So let's get started right off the bat. We have the SPY over here. The bear flag that I mentioned in the last video played to perfection. It didn't go as low as I wanted it to go. I was like shy by like $1 or $2 off. I wanted it to just go a little bit lower, but immediately overnight it changed course and then had a bullish day on Friday. All right, this right here was like the second opportunity for shorts to get out right there before ripping. Now, in regards to where the market is going to go next, I think that, let me just change this thing to the one. Yeah, I think that we're gonna go all the way to here, to like to 43.9, maybe even 4400, right? It's going to struggle on Monday. It's gonna try to get there, pull back, and then it might try to do it again on Tuesday, and I don't think it's gonna make it. I think it's going to slowly roll over, consolidate slowly into Thursday and Friday. Like, we may have another chop fest coming next week, so just keep that in mind. I'm not completely bullish on the market until we get above 4400. If we get above 4400 and stays in here throughout the entire remainder of the week, then we could have some reassurance that there may be that there may not be a dead cat bounce coming up. All right, but as of right now, I do think that we're gonna try to retest these levels right over here, and then we're gonna slowly go lower and lower. We'll see though. I'll follow up on this one in the next video within the coming days. Now, the stock that y'all should keep on your watch list for tomorrow and the next few days, the first one at least, is MAR. All right, and the reason why I want to share MAR with y'all is because of this. If you check out the daily time frame, right, and you zoom in on right here, all right, actually no, let's zoom out. First and foremost, there's kind of this reverse head and shoulders on the chart, just to start off. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder, and then if you zoom in on our right shoulder, you can clearly see that there is a flag right there. All right, and the flag is quite clean on here, as y'all can see. It broke out a few days ago along with all of the travel stocks, which I've shared with all of you, so congrats to anybody who made money on that. And then it kind of retested that level over here. It retested that level and then bounced. This is a break and retest, which is a very bullish indication that there is more money to be made on here. Again, there may be some consolidation before it moves up towards like 165 and maybe towards 170 within the next few days. For those of y'all who are not familiar with the charts, another example where this kind of happened and resulted in a huge move, that was coin. All right, and that actually happened, let me change this thing to the one. It happened right over here. All right, first we had the flag right there. It broke out and retested and kept going. Now, is it a guarantee that this move right here could replicate itself on tomorrow? I don't know. It could. There's a possibility that it could, but the opportunity is there. The structures are the same. MAR looks good. The break and retest is good. So definitely keep on your watch list for the next few days. All right. So that's the first one. The next one that y'all should be keeping on your watch list, that is MARA. All right, MARA. And the reason why I want to share MARA with y'all is because of this. If you look at the 4-hour and you take your drawing tool and you plot this thing right over here, there's a falling wedge on the chart. is quite clean. All right, the first jump right here happened when BTC broke out, and if you check out BTC over here on like BTC futures, as you can see, this on Thursday it jumped out of here and broke out immediately. And I think that this right here is like the beginning of the crypto bull. All right, as soon as this thing broke out, I posted this thing on here. The crypto bull is awake. Watch all crypto related stock, and the next day it performed really well. I do think that there may be like some consolidation here. I don't think it's gonna explode tomorrow. I think that you should just be a little bit patient. All right, just a little bit more patient. I think it's going to consolidate in the zone first, and then it's gonna run on like maybe Wednesday or Thursday, all the way up towards 39, maybe $40, somewhere in this region. All right, so definitely keep MARA on your watch list for the next few days. Now let's talk about you guys' stocks of interest. For those of y'all who dropped those in the comment section, the first one that we're gonna talk about is NVIDIA. All right, we gotta talk about NVIDIA. Could this thing bounce? And NVIDIA follows the market quite well, so it could bounce tomorrow. It definitely could to like 211. And then if I think that if what I think of the SPY happens, which means that the retest of 439 once and then twice, and then we roll over again, I think we could see NVIDIA go lower towards 200 within the next week. But first, we gotta see this, and then we gotta see this, and then we gotta see a drop, right? So just be mindful of that. So the conditions are good for day trading. Swing trading, like if you just buy and you just not look at the market for a few days, you may be disappointed. So just pay close attention to the stocks that you are holding, because this could happen, and we can see NVIDIA go down lower. If I change this to the daily, now I do see the dragonfly, and I do see why you asked about it. The dragonfly is there. It's very clean, all right? But there's no guarantee that it's just that this is the end. Just know that, all right? So this is my very honest opinion on the stock. It bounced Monday, maybe Tuesday, and then we stop. Now the next one that we're going to be talking about, that is Chewy. All right, and I actually talked about Chewy previously. That was like right at earnings, on earnings day. Somebody asked about it, and I specifically said in that video that you want to be patient, because usually what happens after companies do this, when they tank like that after earnings, they tend to have like a very slow month that follows. This has been going on for an entire month, and I think it can go even further down. I told y'all that to wait until it gets to 70 before thinking about going for a long. It got to 70, and now it's at $67. So be very cautious. Long-term investors who think that Chewy is gonna go to like 120, I wouldn't be surprised if y'all started dollar cost averaging at these lows right here. Like it could go just a little bit lower to like $60 before it bounces. All right. This is where long-term investors starts dollar cost averaging, right in this zone, in anticipation of a bounce later. All right. So that's my very honest opinion on this. It's not gonna last for too long. This downtrend is not going to last for too long. Now the next one is actually, somebody asked about GOLD. All right. And for GOLD, this is gold. This is a gold stock. I think that it's gonna roll over to 17 bucks. I think a lot of people will want to see this thing roll over to 17 bucks. I'm not too optimistic about it. The reason why is because there is that gap right there that kind of worries me. This gap has to be filled before the coast is clear, before people have more confidence in it. So just watch for a pop, drop all the way down to 17 right here for this downtrend to continue, and then for a slow recovery up. Don't be too aggressive over here, especially if you got in. Like you can go in small over here, and if you're buying contracts, make sure that you have like further out. Like make sure that your expiration is much further out, because we could go all the way down to $17 before we make a recovery. And this applies to all the gold stocks. Like this one is obviously gold. The next one is NEM. That one is another gold stock that been following the same trend as this one. So yeah, just watch out for that, and don't be too aggressive and try to guess the bottom, because it could always go down to $17 before bouncing. Yeah, so that's my very honest opinion on this stock, and that is the end of the video. Again, do not forget to annihilate the like button for the YouTube algorithm. As always, it helps the channel a lot, and it allows more people to get this knowledge as well. Also, if you are new to the channel, definitely click on subscribe and click on the notification bell along with all notifications. That way you don't miss out on future uploads. If you would like to be part of a private Discord community, you can find that as the very first link in the description of the video below. Also, if you have any questions, don't forget to drop those in the comment section of the video. If you're not following us on social media, you can find me at Paul Nguma and at PATTERNOLOGY LAB on Instagram and on Twitter. And lastly, if all of this is brand new to you, if you're interested in getting started in the stock market, I left some very basic step-by-step directions in the description of the video below. Step 1 to step 3. It only takes about 15 minutes or less for you to get signed up with all the tools you need to start trading immediately. You can also get 2 free stocks valued up to $1,850 right after you sign up with Webull using the third link in the description of the video below. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Nguma with PATTERNOLOGY LAB, where we trade patterns and patterns only. And I will see all of you in the next video, alright? Enjoy the outro.